Hi, my name is Samuel Lim, and I will be talking about how social media can affect your future. Social media has many different features involved. Some people share thoughts or experiences, while others create content. The features offered normally depend on the social media platforms such as Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook. These features can either be thought as good or bad. People can use these features in many different ways to help lift up the community, or sometimes even ruin some. Social media can help move the world forward by starting movements like the recent Black Lives Matter movement. Social media is also a place where one can really express themselves to the world and how they feel. With all the features included with different social media platforms, people can easily create large communities that consist of people with similar interests. Platforms such as Facebook can help keep their users up to date on current global events. Although social media can be a place for communities and friendship, it can also be a place for arguments and toxicity. When you're on social media, you can easily be influenced in a negative manner because of all of the content related to negative topics. Also, when you create posts, people can openly attack them with negative comments, arguments, and toxicity. These negative aspects can make one start regretting comments or posts, which often leads to more negativity and toxicity. This can change a person's overall well-being and how they act in real life. In order to avoid negative comments, you should watch what you're posting. If you post something that many people disagree about, or your own personal information, you're running the risk of ruining your whole future. Be sure that what you're posting will not intentionally spark any arguments or leak any personal information. Even if you're the most famous person on any given social media platform, one wrong post can make the whole internet turn on you and possibly ruin your career. It's rather easy to keep track of what you post on the internet, but if you don't, there can be dire consequences depending on the severity of your mistake. Some short-term consequences can narrow the amount of opportunities presented to you, such as internships and high school jobs. People who saw the post could start forming negative prejudice against you, which could really ruin your reputation. People with prejudice will start to also form untrue rumors about you. If the post was real bad, you run the risk of being suspended from school. Unfortunately, regrettable reposts mostly happen in high school, and as you probably know, high school determines a lot of your future. And if you were to have a bad record, it could lower your chances of attending colleges and universities. Not all short-term consequences will go away, though. Some of them can still affect you in the long term. If you made a regrettable post in the past, colleges and businesses can still see them, which could ruin your chances of being accepted. Also, sometimes your poor reputation could linger around for your whole life, which once again can lead to negative prejudice. Depending on how that negative post affected your life, you may feel regret, guilt, or even possibly depression. You may start to think to yourself and wonder why you even made the post in the first place. One of the easiest ways to prevent such events is to think before you speak. If you really think about what you're posting or what you're about to say, then you won't find yourself making any regrettable posts at all. Also, thinking before you speak can result in an overall more positive attitude, which will less likely cause you to make a regrettable post. In the end, social media is a great place to freely express yourself and join great communities with similar interests. But you always have to remember the risk that you are running if you're not being careful. Thank you.